What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you today with different backdrop than normal. A little treat for today. We'll get more on that in a different video, but I also want to talk today mainly about the new pay-to-play Vegeta and Bulma card. And I do have one on the free-to-play that is coming later today. That one's going to be pretty hype. I am still working on the content, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. We also have the Gleam campaign down below. If you do subscribe, lots of chances to win some prizes, so good stuff. I brought that back, and I think that's going to become a regular feature because, frankly, I have fun doing it. So, let's talk about this card and, well, really where I'm at personally with it. I see a ton of other Dokkan YouTubers that are doing damage tests with him, and he hits really freaking hard. But me personally, I'm not putting Elder Kais to him. I can't justify it. And I've talked about this in the Elder Kai video the other day. I simply do not justify except in extremely rare circumstances, putting Elder Kais into units that have a farmable super. And he has a farmable super. It's not that daunting. People have way overplayed his farmable. It's super simple. So, as you can see here, I have already gotten my rewards from the androids grind. I got my talent Elder Kais. That's pretty awesome. I have 8 million Zenny sitting here I'm not doing anything with yet. 7 million of the bronze statues, so I'm not hurting for Zenny by a long shot. Not hurting at all. So let's talk about what is necessary for this grind to get him to Super Atk 10. Because if you didn't already know, let's go to the summons, not the sale. If you didn't already know, and I talked about it in the video yesterday, his banner, the first time you pull on it, and again, if you were doing the Yellow Androids grind, you just got an absolute crap ton of stones. If you haven't done the grind yet, or you're working on it, you'll get a crazy number of stones. So save your stones. The first pull, you are guaranteed either him or Beerus, and I've seen so many where people have pulled multitudes. I saw one where some dude pulled 3 of the Vegetas. 3 in one multi. That's nuts. And Beerus is not bad either himself. He hits crazy, and he's a nuke lead. So he basically replaces Baby 2. A little more relevant as far as his actual skills go, but that's a whole other video. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is that every single summonable LR, with the exception of Trunks, who's coming tomorrow, but all the 4 that we have currently that are summonable are also on here. So it's a damn good time to hit this banner if you have not already. So let's talk about what it takes to Dokkan Awaken him. And I'll do it here. I've saved my medals. I haven't done it yet, as you noticed. Alright. So, obviously you have to Z-Awaken him first. That's the standard 1.8 mil, almost 2 mil Zenny, just a standard Z-Awaken. Nothing really to talk about there. Now, the medals you need for Dokkan Awakening. You need 7 of the Bulmas, 7 of the Trunks. Those come from levels 1 for Trunks, 3 for Bulma of the new story event. Now, level 2 is where you're going to farm up these, and actually what you do is you don't actually get the Vegeta medals. You get the pudding cups, and then you trade in the pudding cups for the Vegeta medals. I talked about this yesterday. I'll touch on it real quick just in case you missed the video. Okay, these are the pudding cups you get. As you collect the pudding cups, you have to sell 8 of them. You can get these Vegetas or the Beerus for the Beerus card, whichever one you pull. The Russian Roulette Takoyaki is actually an awesome item if you're running the free-to-play tech team, which I'll touch on in a little bit. There's also Elder Kais and a bunch of other stuff in here. And notice that, lots of Zenny up for grabs. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this. All right? Now let's go ahead and Dokkan him real quick. Talk about the new card, and then talk about his farmable. Okay? Boom. All right? I got it. Went ahead and did all 7 of my Vegetas. Dokkan Awaken. Oh, he's not at max level. That's a bit embarrassing. Let me fix that real fast. Boom, boom. Alright. Now he's max level. Alright. Easy peasy. Boom, boom. And let's grab him, and now let's Dokkan him. Okay? And if the big question that people are going to have, I would imagine at this point, is how daunting is the grind? Well, the Bulmas and the Trunkses, you should get those in 3 to 4 runs each. The Vegetas, they take a little bit longer, but I still did all of them, every single one of those, on a single stamina run. So it's not that scary. All right, here's our new card. Let's go ahead and take a look at him real quickly. Now, this card is absolutely nuts. Super type key plus 3 attack and defense times 40%. Meh. I mean, not a bad lead. If you don't have another super lead, probably a fun one to run. Not going to have the greatest leader skill in history, but it's enough. If you run a friend unit that also does super, you're going to have plenty of HP, plenty of attack. You're going to have fun with this unit. Okay? Let's look at a super attack. Okay? Come on, baby. There we are. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage. Now, yes, it is only supreme damage, but when they say greatly raises attack, you're talking about a 50% boost for every character after him. So always keep him first. Always get off your super. That's basically going to increase him from, I'd have to do the math, but from supreme damage, that's going to take him probably up to darn near Mega Colossal level. It's going to take him way the hell up. I have seen damage tests with him hitting for 8.5+ million without nuking. Without nuking. Yes, I said that right. Okay? Attack and defense times 100%, so, 200% damage immediately. Counters with tremendous damage. So basically, when super attack or when receiving normal attacks. So like your Super Vegeta or Vegito Blue, if he gets hit by a normal attack, he turns around and counters. His counter is crazy strong. Do not discount it. Great, absolutely phenomenal unit. Rage when HP 30% or below. Does it only once. Basically, it's an Ozaru transformation, just 1 turn instead of 2 or 3. But he does super attacks almost every damn time. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. There's lots of damage tests out there on it. I'll throw one up on my channel here in a couple of days after I'm done farming him up. We'll talk about the farm here in a second. Now, Link skills, Super Saiyan Royal Lineage, meh. Prodigies, okay. Golden Warrior, hell yeah. Berserker, expected. He'll pair with your LR Broly. That's important. Prepared for battle and shattering the limit. So, really, really, really phenomenal Link skills. And a lot of these are like key links. So you're going to have a crazy number of... That's an HP one, but yeah. Super Saiyan is +1. So you're talking about +5 key and Link skills. Crazy, crazy unit. Absolutely bonkers. No real category yet. I would imagine there's one coming at some point, but that's that. So, the interesting thing about him here, let's go back over to training real fast, and I'll show you real fast, and then we'll move on with the video. Now, if I go in here, and I go to increase his super attack, note, he does not have a farmable super aside from the new free-to-play unit that dropped in his thing. So, what does that mean? Well, it's going to be a little bit of a grind to increase his super attack. It is. This is the only other card in the game that is Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta, and Bulma. It has to have that exact name in order to be farmable. So this is actually the free-to-play one that I've been working on for the free-to-play video. Make sure you subscribe for that one, because that's actually going to be a lot of fun too. Now, I do have these other two here. I'm going to go ahead and increase one right now and show you why. I say this is not daunting, but it is a little discouraging. But by far, this is not the worst one in the game. Not even in the slightest. Let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him. What does that require? Let me go back here. 10 of each of the medals. So you're talking, on average, only about 20 of them. Yep, let's perform Dokkan Awakening. So you're talking it's going to take you probably the week to do it. But you're talking about basically a week to Super Attack 10 someone who does LR level damage. You'd be silly not to do this grind. And yes, you could totally use Elder Kais if you wish. Lots of people have. I personally, like I said, I can't justify it. Alright, so now we have Dokkan Awaken to the SSR level. Now, most of the time, this would then give you like a 50% chance. I don't legit know what the chance is, but let's take a look. Probably 30 if I had to guess. Boom. 5%. Even worse. Alright, actually, since he's leveled down, I could have foreseen that. Alright. Oh boy. I need some metals. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, guys, I apologize for that. I had to farm up a few more metals. It happens. It's life. So, in total, even though it says 10k, it's going to be 1.875 million. The very typical Z Awakening cost for an SSR to a UR. So, not really all that incredibly, frightening or new. Alright, here we go. So, now that he's at the UR level, we are at a point now where we can use him a little more reliably. Now, real talk, and this is real talk, he is going to be still at a 50% chance. He's not going to exceed that. Sorry, guys. That is the end of it. Let's go ahead and grab him and see if we can get one out of him real quick. Now, the reality is people are going to ask all the time, is there any way to improve that? No. What if I, reverse him? Well, he doesn't have a farmable super at his reverse level. Sucks. Sucks, but it's true. Well, I wonder if there might be one at the Baba shop, but it's not worth. This is way more worth. And this is like, rather than spending your gems and whatnot, I'd have to look in the Baba shop, but I'm sure there's a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that you can find, but not worth. If you're going to farm him, this is how you do it. All right? Now, again, this is 50% chance. Just because you throw a second in there does not necessarily mean it's still going to be a 100% chance. It is going to be 50-50 no matter what you do in this regard. All right? Did not get a Super Atk out of it. That's unfortunately the way it goes. I'd rather be real with you guys and show you, I'd like to show you, like, yes, I'm getting a Super Atk every single time. It's not going to happen. But, real talk, if you spend the week, you farm it up, on average, it's going to cost you 20 of these units. You could farm up 5-6 of them a day. Do one in the morning on your stam run, one in the evening on your stam run. We're getting stones every day. You have plenty of opportunities. And there's farmable stones every day. There's no reason why right now you couldn't do this. There's lots of opportunities to get Zenny. There's lots of opportunities to get stones. And frankly, with as hard-hitting as he is, there's no reason not to go after this card and not to Dokkan him. To farm his super. I have the Elder Kais. I'm not going to put the Elder Kais into him. I don't care what. You might come to my stream tonight and see I have him SA10, which you won't because it's going to take me a couple days to do it. Be completely real with you. But I will not do it. I'm not going to tell you guys I'm going to do something and then not do it. So I'm a firm believer in that when you have a farmable super, you take advantage of that because it is not every day they give us a farmable super. It simply isn't. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. I could go Dokkan the other one. I've got to do some more farming and get some more items. And frankly, I also have the other video I need to get out, so I'm going to need some units for that too shortly. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is my method for my madness, my method for my level of madness. And I really just think, honestly, this is the wisest option, especially for most players. Unless you're a whale, there's absolutely no reason to go nuts and spend your Elder Kais. They're way too precious. Way too precious. So, my 2 cents, guys. If you have any questions or comments, anything that you want to say, hit me below in the comment section. I do read every comment, so even if I don't respond to it, I do read every single one of them. Remember, like I said before, we have the Gleam campaign going on. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification icon to keep up to date because I do live stream now. Going to be increasing it to 4 or 5 nights a week. So tonight and tomorrow we'll be live streaming, and then again on Tuesday and probably Wednesday after that. So make sure you're following that along. Other than that, guys, that is going to be the video. Stay tuned. I have a lot more coming out, and thank you for stopping by.